What's going on, y'all? It has been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've been on here. I've just been sicker than all get out over the past few weeks, but everything's going better now, so we are back. Holy shit. Kind of feels weird to even be like live streaming again, to be honest. It's just been one thing after another. So yeah, that's a lot of y'all might notice him from I haven't really had him on here in a while, but it's my dog Loki right here. And he's been kind of like iffy about this wood line up here over the past maybe half an hour or so. He definitely been tracking something around the house. I don't know what, but could be fox, could be, whatever. I am going to get back inside here in a minute, and I don't know, we'll start the stream. I don't know, man, it's been kind of, my mindset has just kind of changed a little bit, and like, the whole idea of like streaming has just been kind of weird lately. I don't know, I don't know if maybe I was just doing it like way too much as well, like a little while back. But we are going to get back inside here in a bit. What's up, bud? What you got going on? Ray was wondering, I don't know how many people, it's not showing me how many people I got in here right now for some reason. But this is Loki right here. He's Siberian Husky, full-breded. He actually he's got a condition where he has seizures and things like that, so he's pretty hard to take care of. But he is my dog. Color junkie, I haven't really heard anything yet. It's just past midnight. Anything is possible. I just kind of started out maybe about 5 minutes ago, and I haven't really been streaming inside yet. I'm about to get in there after I have my smoke. Let's go up quick. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while. I think the last time I streamed was honestly like a month ago. Like, it seems like it's been that long. I was doing them like every other day for the longest time, and then just one thing after another. I had a lot of work stuff. Then we had food poisoning, and no shit, I was out for like a week straight before I got my strength up. It was bad. Like, I had to get fluids pumped. Like, none of us could hold anything down. It was horrible. But your dog, no. So to clarify, some of y'all, there is a story. I had a dog, Walter. That was the dog that passed away. This is our dog, Loki. My wife got him for me, and the cool thing about him is, well, he's a little more, how do I put it? He's a little more testosterone. He's got a lot more testosterone than the other dog we had, and he's a little more hard. But anyway, he's got the same kind of eyes that my last dog had. She got him for my birthday after my dog Walter passed away. So he is about 4 years old now. But Walter had the same kind of eye set, one blue eye, one brown eye, and she found him, got him for me for my birthday a long time ago. All right, buddy, you about ready to go in? He's probably going to try and find a place to poop real quick or something. The fuck was he barely? All right, come on, bud. Come on. Loki. All right, there we go. Now I got a connection. Now I can actually hear what see everyone's comments and things. It wasn't showing anything a minute ago. It was just stagnant. What you got going on, bud? Hey. Let's go upstairs. See? You don't even want to go upstairs. He hates going upstairs. Like, he only likes to stay downstairs. How long you been on? I just started like maybe about 10 minutes ago. I'll be honest, I'm still trying to regain back my strength from being sick for that whole week. Like, I lost a good deal of weight, and like it was like unhealthy amount, and couldn't keep anything down. So all of us are pretty much trying to regain our strength back and get back into the swing of things. AOG, how you doing? Yeah, man, it's Christy. It's been a while. It's been about a month since we've been on. Honestly, I feel like I've kind of forgot how to do my streams, to be honest. Like, it's going to take me a bit to get back in the swing of it. So I'm going to start streaming more frequently over the next week or so, getting back more into the swing of things. So you'll be seeing a lot more of it. Honestly, Jesus. I'm going to try and get him to go upstairs just to let y'all know, like, just to let y'all see, like, how he acts. But I'm going to go ahead and do this just to prove to y'all that I'm not, like, doing anything jacked up. So, here, he has no shot collar at all. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take this off just so y'all know that there's nothing there. Come on, bud. Hey, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. So we're on agreement. He has no type of shot collar on him right now at all. So there's no way that I can, and I don't have like a whistle or anything like that. I'm not going to be doing shit like that with him. But he just doesn't like to be upstairs. He'll do it like, even me talking about it. See, he's like walking away from me. He's like, dog, don't make me go up there. Like, I don't want to go up there. Like, he knows what that means. But buddy, it's okay, dude. He's like, this dude gonna make me go upstairs. I don't want to do it. What's wrong, Bubba? Come on, bud. Let's go. Come on. It's like, fine, if I must. Tail down. Yep. See? He said, fuck that, dude. Like, that's just what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that, like, if I get him to go up there, like, something's gonna happen to him. You know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, y'all just see how quick that just happened. So, he doesn't like going up there at all. Like, there's only one spot up there that he will kind of remotely be okay in, and that's the center bedroom right above here. But it's almost like, you know, like that feeling you guys used to get, like if you went downstairs to get like a snack at night and it was like 2 a.m. in the morning and you were a kid, or you had to go into the basement or something like that. He acts like that till he gets to that bedroom. So, like, he's very uneasy right now. And here, I have water for him. Everything's good. And, like, this is just how he acts. This is the same way that he was acting in a stream. Last time I actually had him in a stream with me like this was, I think, about a year ago. Give or take, maybe like a week or two. Almost to the T. So, I'm going to try and get him to go upstairs with me one more time. Go over to the bedroom above the garage. But he might not. And I don't want to, like, force him to, you know what I mean? I'm not going to, like, force him to go with me into any of those rooms if he doesn't want to. But I'm going to see if I can kind of get him to just follow me up there and go from there. Hey. Come here. Hey. It's okay, dude. Hey. It's okay. You're good. All right, come on. Let's go. See, he's going straight for this room. I told y'all, straight for this room. Hey, come on. There we go. Come here, buddy. He's like, all right, dude, we'll do this, but I ain't leaving your side. Yeah, it is. I can actually feel it when I pet him. But he did drink a good amount of water just before starting the stream. We just went outside. He did his thing. So he should be okay, more or less. But we'll just kind of hang out in here for a minute and see if we get anything. No, we'll go ahead and say if there's anyone in here who, like, hasn't been in my streams before, like, you don't always get stuff in the streams, but you do a lot of the time as well. But not every stream gets, like, something crazy or something like that. Like, when did you get him? About 4 years ago. For my birthday, my wife got him for me. But he's got 2 different colored eyes as well. So he's got the one blue eye, the one brown eye. What's up, buddy? Hey. He's such a sweet, he's good with babies too. Like, honestly, he's a really good dog. Like, he's a little bit of a butt sometimes. Like, he does this thing where he likes to take shit and go under the bed. But other than that, like, he's generally a good dog. Like, honestly, I posted... See, me and him both heard that shit at the same time. What's up, bud? See, we both heard that shit at the exact same time. I thought I heard it. Hey, bud. What's up? See, it is now 11:22. No, wow, it is not. It is 12:18 Eastern time. Shit, where's my damn... You can't even really see it. My camera quality is so shitty. 12:18. Just past midnight. Yeah, see, like... So that... Within the first, like, 10 minutes, you get some weird type of fucking sound where he raises his ears at the shit. And see, now he's gonna fucking run and leave me up here like a douchebag. See? Straight up doucher. He said, no, fuck that. He said, fuck that. See, even he, so that just, like, I don't know. Like, we used to stay in one of those beds. That's the bedroom that I used to sleep in when me and my wife had, like, really opposite schedules, and I was waking up at weird hours, didn't want to wake the baby up. He'd sleep up there sometimes with me, but for the most part, he stayed down here during that time period. What's up, bud? What you thinking? What you thinking? What's the story about Norman? So, Norman was a guy who didn't live here. He lived in the house across the street, which is that way. And he used to visit here in the, God, shit. I'm having such a brain fart right now. Him and some other names on the wall were all friends at the time, and he used to come over here, so his name is carved up in there really big. I do know that he passed away somewhere in between here and the house across the street, but I don't know exactly where. So I with the records, there's no like story about like exactly what happened to him other than he passed away somewhere in between here and the house across the street, which that's all I have on him. But if you've seen a lot of my videos, there's been a good few times I've said that name and shit has started happening, or rather, I don't want to do it. There was one instance, this is on my page, right? So there was one stream, me and my dog, that dog right there, Loki, were up in the room above the garage, and that's when I stumbled upon the name that this person had just asked about, Norman. And when I set it up there in the attic, all sorts of weird shit started happening. There was a part where he was sitting, like, laying down. You trying to go up there? Okay. I'll bite. Where the fuck did he go? Buddy. What are you doing? You fucking weirdo. Hey, let's go this way. Now he's gonna run, leave me back up here again. No, hey. Come here. Dude. I think he knows I'm trying to get him to go to the room I'm talking about, and he's like, yeah, that's what I'm telling you, bro. We need to leave. Like, okay, I'm going to get him out just for a minute. Let him calm down, relax, because I can tell he's really uptight right now. Let me get his damn harness on. Come here, buddy. Come here, you. And just to re-verify here, no shot collar, no collar of any kind. So I'm not doing any weird shit to him to make him uncomfortable. Because people were saying that in the last live stream. People were like, oh, he's obviously shocking him, making him fucking agitated and rah. And that actually kind of pissed me off, because I'd never do that to my dog. He was acting the same way in that stream as he's acting now. But in the last stream that I did this, there's an instance, like I was saying, I didn't finish the story. He was laying down right here underneath me, and he was already feeling uncomfortable. I knew he was. When I said the name Norman, you could see something come up. Like, you couldn't see it come up, but something obviously grabbed his hind end and, like, pulled his fur really hard. He freaked out and ran out of the room. Like, that's up there on this page as well. So, I'm not going to force him to go up in that room, and I'm damn sure not going to force him to go up in that room and say that name, if that makes sense. But I am going to get him to calm down by taking him outside for a second. Do not want to stress him out too much. Buddy, hey, you're fine. He's like, yo, I'm saying we need to leave, bro. Like, he wants to leave straight up. He's like, bro, let's just get in the fucking car and leave. All right, hold on. I'm going to turn my, no. So I have two dogs. The last dog, the one that I'm talking about, so I had another husky. He was a husky chow shepherd mix. He looked very similar to him. I have videos of him up on my Instagram. That dog's name is Walter. That is the dog that passed away. He looked almost the same as him, but he was kind of more cream colored. So I don't know if you want to know about how he passed away. That's on my Instagram. I haven't posted much about him. He passed away about 8 years ago. We got him about 4 years ago. So, yeah, because the last time I did streams with him like this is exactly what was going on before. He was agitated. He was uncomfortable. So I haven't really streamed like this with him in about a year. And he's still acting the same way as the last time we did this. If that says anything. What happened to that dog? He, strangely enough, up in the bedroom that he likes to be in, that was also his favorite room too. I don't understand what the connection is. Also, my wife had a cat that passed away, and that was her favorite room as well. So all the animals that we've had, like if they want to go upstairs, they go to that room. So that's just one weird thing about it. But what happened to that dog was he went through rapid cardiac arrest over... They could never figure out what was wrong with him. They tested him for toxins and all sorts of stuff. He had a perfectly good bill of health, and one day he just kind of wandered up to that bedroom. I went up there to find him. His tongue was turning purple, and he survived for about 3 days while they were trying to figure out what was going on. He fought like hell, and eventually his heart gave out. I didn't have it in me to actually put him out of his misery. He was like my best friend, yo. That shit sucked. He died in my arms, and that was fucking horrible to go through. But anyway, that's not why we're here. Hey, Loki. Gonna kind of let him wander around outside for a minute, and then we'll get back in. Jesus. What's wrong with your house? I don't know, but I do have a lot of videos about the history of it up on my page. I think it's like maybe the 6th or 7th one down on the situation playlist somewhere in there. That is pitch fucking black, yo. Hey, Loki. Hold up, son. I don't have my flashlight. Shit. Fuck am I doing out here without it? I mean, I do got the dog, but y'all can't see shit. Yeah, no worries, OG Baba. That was about 8 years ago now that he passed away. So it's been some time, but yeah. So Moana, I do have a lot of videos that go into the explanation about all the stuff about what's happened on the property. I don't really like to go into that like too much anymore, because a lot of people have heard it before and it gets over redundant for them, and they're like, yeah, you just keep saying the same thing. So I just kind of like to try and sit back and observe during the live streams and just show you guys like what happens, if that makes sense. So I'm going to let him calm down out here for a little bit more. He seems a little bit more relaxed. It is still hot outside, so he's still panting. Creator of Imagination asked if we have the house blessed. Yes, we have. That was about a year ago as well. How many animals have you owned that have passed away? Would have been my dog Walter. Would have been 2 cats. So 3 animals total. But in the cat's defense, like in the defense of that, they were really, really old. My dog was not. Like the cats were approaching almost 20 years old apiece. So they were up there. The fuck? Come on, bud. Jesus. How long? Canada's 2012. Ice for the dog. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get him inside here, and it's still about, I think, 78 degrees. He doesn't get to go out much, or he hasn't gotten to go out much in the last 3 days, simply because of how hot it was. It was like over 105 heat index where we're at the other day. Fucking miserable. That was yesterday, actually. That's another reason why my energy levels aren't like up right now, is because I've been working out in the heat the last 3 days, and we've had a lot of guys fall out. We also had some dude overdose on the job site. Like, I know that's not funny, but it's on a military installation, and that was a fucking just a shitty one to deal with. But anyway, he's okay. He didn't pass away, but he did overdose. What state you in? North Carolina. Yeah, 2 cats and 1 dog passed away in there. So yeah, we're about to get back in there. He's still, I can tell he's like rearing away from it. So I'm going to try and get him to come with me up to that one room. We'll check it out, see how he acts in it. This is the room that somebody shot themselves in. Because, well, they did live, but that incident did happen, and there's still remnants of it in there. So I'm gonna try and get him to go in there, but I can't make any promises, and I'm not gonna force him to. See, yo, look at this shit. Like, it's colder in here than it is out there, and he just doesn't like. I think he like knows. He's like, nah, man, I ain't fucking going up them damn stairs. Come on, bud. Come on. Hey, it's okay. Hey, come on. Loki. Come on, bud. Bro. Hey. Bro. He's just not fucking having it. Just not having it. So that gives you guys like I said, that's why I clarify that I do not have a shot collar on him or a vibrator thing on his neck or beeper. I don't have anything on him. I don't have a dog whistle on me. Like, hey, buddy. Guess somebody doesn't want any chocolate. I'm kidding. Chocolate is fucking poisonous to dogs. Don't give your dogs chocolate. Come on, dude. Let's go get a treat. Come on. Let's get a treat. Come on. Come on, bud. Oh, yeah. Just for that, you're going to get some bacon. Hell yeah. I'm going to try and entice him. Bribe him, rather, to go up to that room with a piece of bacon. What year was it built? The original house that was built in this location was built in 56. This house was built in 76? 70? Yeah, 76. So that house was relocated. It no longer exists, but it was relocated. The original one was relocated directly that way, outside that window, about 100 yards, 150 yards, something like that. That one's no longer there either. So yeah, we're gonna go into the door up top. No, simply because with how uncomfortable he is, I don't want to leave him, for lack of better words, I don't want to leave him like down below. There's no way I can get him up there. He doesn't look like it, but he weighs over 70 pounds. He doesn't look like it, but he's a brick fucking shit house underneath that fur, dude. He's a Longford Husky. There ain't no way I can get him up there. Where's my damn flashlight? We're gonna do this. I bet you this turns into a situation where right after I give him the bacon and he gets it, he runs back downstairs with it. I bet you. This way, bud. Come on. Sit. Shake. Good boy. Alright, watch this shit. He'll probably stay up here for another... Yep, there he goes. He's like, yeah, dog, Matt, cool, I'm out. Fuck this shit. Like, he ain't gonna fucking stay for shit. Bro, you gonna leave me up here like a bitch? Oh, you dick. You're such an ass. Come on, bro. Now he gonna go downstairs and leave my ass up here. See, he don't fucking want to be in there at all. Bacon does a lot, but it's not enough to keep him up here unless you keep that bacon on you. Bro, come on, bro. I still got... You're a dick. You know that? Whatever. Suit yourself, buddy. I'm going to just let you do your thing. I'm going to do my thing then. We'll say as soon as I walk in here, you start getting like tapping and shit. Come on, bud. I just heard his ass sit down. He said, nope, I am not fucking coming back up there. You can kiss my asshole. That's what he said. I do know, like, now that the AC system's kicked off, like, I'm one of those people that I constantly have to have sound or I go, like, insane. Like, I don't go, like, insane, but I get really uncomfortable and really unnerved when it's, like, really quiet and you can hear your heartbeat almost. Which I'm told, like, some people, they've never heard that shit before, but, like, for some reason this house, when the AC unit's not on and it's quiet and you don't hear anything else, like, you would think that, like my voice echoes a little bit right now, but you can, like, hear your fucking heartbeat, like, and you can hear, like, the blood fucking, like, flowing through your goddamn ears. It's the weirdest thing, dude. I don't know how to explain it. It's very uncomforting. Well, he's drinking water, which means he's calming down now, which is good. It's always a good sign. I swear I just heard shit. Did someone take a ladder in your video? What the fuck? Chill out, bud. Chill out. And shit like that, and it's even more fucked up when they don't announce themselves, which is one thing that's proved to be fucked up, because we did have an incident a few weeks ago where somebody had came down here from somewhere in Virginia. There's not a lot that I can say about this incident, but I didn't know the individual, and they tried to break into the house, and there was some stuff that happened as a result of that. And that was at about 1:30 in the damn morning. And we were sleeping in the master bedroom, and he came when the alarm system's on. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly where these things go off, but you know those security systems will say front door, back door, that sort of thing? Well, this one has things that let you know in the perimeter area where someone is, and it just kept getting closer and closer, and that's the reason we knew that there was somebody actually coming, because by the time it was like obvious, and then by the time they get to a certain one, it's like, yeah, you're walking towards the door at that point. So that happened a few weeks ago. I'm so lost. Yeah, there's a lot that's happened with this house. My streams don't cover just one event. There's a lot of shit. There are a lot of people that get confused. There's a lot of weird shit that has happened here, to say the least. There is about an hour and a half now of just shit that's up on this page about stuff that's happened at this house. There's a lot. Like, there's no easy way to put that. Do your neighbors... So, I don't fucking talk to the neighbors. Sorry for cussing. I didn't mean to be rude about that. Like, that's not me trying to be rude. That's just how I talk. So, the neighbors that way, they have some crazy issues. Like, we kind of stay away from them because the lady, I don't know if she's bipolar, whatever, but whatever she has is very bad, and they're going through some really nasty arguments, and they've been doing them, like, for the last 3 years straight. Like 3 years. And if you hear anything coming from that house, it's just screaming. Like, not like somebody help me screaming, like they are screaming at each other. And it's horrible. And then the neighbors that way, they're about 1.5 miles away. So I don't even know them. I don't even know their names. I couldn't even tell you. Anything scary happening right now? Not per se, other than the fact that, well, hopefully dog is chilled out, which he is. He's just kind of laying here, hanging out. But whenever we try and get him to go upstairs, he doesn't want to be up there at all. And if he has a chance to get out right now, he does. And it's a lot cooler in here than it is outside. So it doesn't really make sense that he wants to, like, bust out. What's the scariest room? For me, being alone in the house. If I was alone, it will be the master bedroom, which is off limits right now. But okay, so this is going to sound weird. If I'm alone in the house, it's that room back there. But if I have to go get something from somewhere and I have to, like, leave them, it would probably have to be just getting up that staircase right there. Right there. Like, I know that sounds dumb, but other than that, this is going to sound fucking... I'm all over the place right now. It's been a while since I've done these live streams, but there's one spot in the master bedroom that's just, when you walk through it, you just get this overwhelming sense of dread. I have videos of it on there. That is off limits for tonight. My wife is sleeping right now. Buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro. Come on. You gonna go? Have I caught anything scary yet in this stream? No, but overall, yes. There's been a lot of shit. Honestly, the most intense live stream was probably a few weeks ago. Other than that, the last one that was, like, really, really intense had him in it the whole time. There was a lot of shit that went down in that one. I posted a lot of footage from that one. It was about a year ago, and you don't have to go, like, surfing through my page to try and find any of this stuff, but the most intense live stream involved him and a lot of shit that happened to him in the live stream. And it was when we had first discovered the name Norman up there. And all hell started breaking loose. He got very uncomfortable. He was, like, literally frightened. Like, you could see the hair on his back was stood up. Like, there kept being knocks and shit. And when the knocks would happen, he would get very uncomfortable. He'd run to another room and start, like, hiding under shit. That whole stream I have not posted yet because it was very bad. It was just... It's one of those ones that, like... Even me watching it, like, terrifies me to this day. So I will post it eventually. It's just, I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. I know it was a long-ass time ago. But that one, the things that people caught in it were just absolutely astronomical. Like, there's one part in it where even me and him are in my car. And that Mustang that's sitting out there right now, we were sitting in it at the edge of the driveway. This was when my wife was out of town. We didn't have kids at the time. And me and him are sitting at the edge of the driveway. He starts freaking out again, and somebody starts snapping screenshots, and there's a fucking picture, like 3 or 4 screenshots in a row, where there's a face looking into the back of the car, but it's like a see-through apparition. It's fucking nuts. And he's sitting there wailing at that shit while I'm trying to end the stream, and we just kind of left for the rest of the night. That was the most intense one. I do have a lot of the footage from that posted up on here, though, on the situation playlist on my page. For anyone who is interested, there's about 1.5 hours content there right now. Actually, since I got access to 10-minute videos, I could probably post them in a few sections, but the last time I did that, a lot of people got pissed off at me. I don't know what the deal was, but I have 10-minute videos. They just don't do too well. They get like maybe like a few people check them out. But if you guys are interested, I can just post all of those up here as opposed to posting them on YouTube, and it would probably be in like a full live stream in 5 videos. But I could post that up here. I do have one. Earl Johnson, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of crappy. I haven't really maintained it that well, but there is some of those live streams about stuff that's happened in the woods. Loki. He just went upstairs. So I'm going to follow. At least I think he went upstairs. Hey, bud. Hey. It's okay. Come here. Hey. Just sit right here. You're fine. So this is another area a lot of people get really bad vibes at. It's just this staircase right here. The whole house was built around the concept that the staircases and the fireplace form a triangle. I don't know what the significance of that is, but the house is shaped kind of like a big ass triangle with 3 sides. And everything aside from this area was built symmetrical. Everything behind here was just kind of jammed together, in my opinion. All kind of messed up. Like, you have a lot of just... It's a really weird layout up here, I'll admit, because you have one hallway leads to 2 bedrooms that way. You have the bedroom there. You have it's called the study back that way, and then you have storage up there, and this whole area right in here forms a triangle, and there's a staircase that way, and there's another one outside, but it's kind of weird because that one that's down here, I'll go ahead and show you to you real quick. This one down here, like, try and walk down that shit drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to make it. You're just not going to make it. You have to climb up it, or you have to face the same way the whole time. But this one and the one that's outside that way all line up with the center staircase right here. Loki, you are never making that shit. Don't even try it, dog. You're going to bust your ass. There ain't no way you making it. Fuck is over here? He's acting like something's like been here that he's not familiar with. If that makes sense. Pup's name, Loki. God of mischief. And it's a perfect name for him too, because he is mischievous as hell. Like, he's one of those dogs that he knows the second you stop paying attention to him, if there's some shit he wants to do to try and get away with, he's gonna fucking do it right when you stop paying attention to him. But like, he's acting like something's been here he's not familiar with. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to figure something out. That's my daughter's blanket right there, so. Like, he's sniffing real hard, bro. Do you stage none? I don't stage shit in any of my live streams at all. That's there. So some of the videos, any videos that you see involving my daughter, like those were concepts that I just came up with. So those are not like, no, my daughter was not actually taken by demons, and I figured a lot of people would have like realized that by now. But I've also said that in a lot of my live streams. I've also fully admitted that anything to do with my daughter that's on this channel is not real, and I'm always very transparent about that. So I'm not gonna lie, there are some times that when she was like really young, right, where there is, okay, so there is one video, and that's the only one, but all the rest of them are straight up, like the one where she's right here and she comes around this corner, that one is fake. But there's just been a couple of times when she was young, she'll like point at something or like be talking to something that's not really there. Or like the other thing that she does is, and I don't have this one on film, there's only one time that I have it on film, but it doesn't really show anything, so it wasn't worth posting. But they'll take her and my niece, when she comes over, they fight over that creepy doll, and they'll take it to the laundry room and lock themselves in there, and you won't hear anything responding to them, but it'll be like they're having full-blown conversations, like sometimes even in like tongues, and it doesn't really make sense. I'm not talking like cuckoo crazy tongues like Christian lady in the church just going crazy, like eyes rolling in the back of the head type shit. I'm just saying, like, you know how children, like, they try and put shit together and it doesn't make sense. They'll be talking to it like that. So that is kind of weird. Why don't you move? Honestly, because I really like the house, to be honest. And while a lot of shit that's weird happens here, we've learned to manage, you know, how we feel about it. And the fact that no one has physically been harmed yet, it doesn't really pose like a threat, if that makes sense. Plus, I'm not going to lie, when I do the live streams here alone, I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, and when shit starts going on, although I get scared as shit, like, there's a lot of times when my wife and kids, they're away, I'll do a lot of live streams, I'm in here alone, like, there's no one else in here with me, and those ones, when they start getting intense, it's a big adrenaline rush, I'm not going to lie. Like, there's been times where I've been up here and people have, like, literally, like, lights will turn on and off in different rooms and shit as you're going through them. I'm trying to think of, like, some of the bigger ones that were on the live stream. Like, one that's really fucked up. This one's up here. We were in the middle of a live stream. I came out this way, out of this bedroom, and something looked kind of weird up here. And there's this, like, fog mist shit that pops up behind this chair in front of here, and it looks like someone, like, I think this chair, the chair was like this, and it looked like something was like squatting down, holding its head, like almost like they had just seen something they really didn't want to see over this railing, or like they were crouching of like embarrassment, like, you know how, like, if you ever played sports and you like had like a wide open shot or something like that in soccer and you fucking missed it and it just went right above the goal, like you should have had it, you know what I mean? That type of embarrassment. It's really weird. Have you tried Spirit Box? So I did try getting EVPs. I haven't done Spirit Box yet. That is a good idea. I might start doing shit like that soon. I know a lot of people figured with, as far as I've like taken this, that I would have done Spirit Boxes and a lot more EVPs, but I don't. Here's another thing I started thinking about too, and I don't know if this is something that you guys would be interested if I did, is also doing like some of the like urban legend type ritual shit here. I don't know if you guys are into that. I could start doing those at like 3 a.m. or like maybe not even 3 a.m. I don't know if people wouldn't want to stay up that late, but I could start doing shit like that too. Like, I'm down to do whatever, really. Like the mirror game or like the Midnight Man or some shit like that. The only thing I will say that I will not fucking do is I will not use a Ouija board in here. I will not allow anyone to use a Ouija board in here, and I will not use one. That's the only thing I refuse to fuck with. When was the house built? Somebody asked that earlier. The original one was built in 56. This one was built in the early 70s. Mid 70s. The other one was shifted about 150 yards that way. As far as death goes, I'll just do a quick recap for those of you who are new, because the people who have been here for a long time know the whole story. The whole story is on my page, but 2 bodies that were found under the hot tub. They were really old. Old man died of old age in the master bedroom. A little girl died in this bedroom in the late 70s. The shooting incident was back that way. The other thing is back here under the septic tank, so we're getting a little bit more fucked up as we go along. Under the septic tank back that way, propane tank, there were a few bodies discovered. And then also when they went to undercut for stone, when they relocated the old house that was here that way and undercut for stone, they pulled up a lot of them as well. That pretty much caps off everything about the property, or not the property, but the fucking house itself. Now, the woods are a completely different story. It's got a very long stretch of woods that way, and it's creepy as shit. I have done live streams in there, and I've done them from midnight till 3 a.m., and it's always creepy as hell. The last time I did it, only 50 people were in there, though, so I don't really do those as much. I still do them, but I don't do them for as long as I did. But they do a lot of missing persons searches back that way, because there is a low-lying area that floods a lot. I don't know of any stories firsthand that they have found bodies back there, but I do know that Casey Hathaway, they searched for him back there. He's a kid who went missing from Arnold, North Carolina. He's the one that made national news about him being protected by a bear over the weekend, or over the 24-hour period that he was missing, and it was in the middle of fucking January, cold as hell, and they went looking for him back there. And there was also, strangely enough, a barrage of missing children's that happened during that time, and it was like a lot of them. So they were looking for kids everywhere and anywhere they could think of, which is very sad. Like the county a little bit south of here, Onslow County, there was a Walmart in one of the fucking like outskirts of Jacksonville towns, and it just had this whole wall plastered of missing children at one point, and they were all within the same few months. No one was talking about it. It never fucking made news. But it was like a fucking bulletin board from like the edge of that window all the way to that first cut right there. Like about yay big across, just filled with fucking like stapled pictures of missing children. Like, Jesus Christ, all from that town. There was a lot of them that year. It was bad. The missing 411, I think Casey Hathaway was mentioned in that. I could be wrong. I think David Paulides did talk about him a little bit. But the missing 411 is interesting. I don't know if you guys know about that. The missing 411 goes through a lot of the missing persons from national parks in the United States. A guy named David Paulides is responsible for that. He has some crazy fucking stories that you wouldn't believe. Now, whether or not the reports are correct, he just went through and he paid like, I think it was like $1.5 million for all the records archived from all the national parks in the United States, and just started spitting out stories. It's fucking crazy. Can I ask it if we can turn off my light? Yes, if I can get my light real quick. Oh, man. My toy car doesn't work anymore. Okay, hold on. Let me try and find it. He just straight up doesn't want to be in here. Like, straight up, does not want to be in here. And he's like, come here, bud. He's pretty much saying, fuck you. Yeah, he's not comfortable. Why does he have his leash on? In case I need to take him outside, get him more comfortable. I just haven't taken it off since the last time I've been in here. Since the last time we had to go outside, I just figured keep it on in case he wants to get back out and calm down or whatever. He has water. He's got water over there. He's got water in that room, and he also does this shit where he drinks water out of the toilet, unfortunately, and we've tried to solve that. But, and if we, like, it's so bad that we don't even try and fucking leave the seat down, because if our kids are sleeping, he'll do this shit at like 2 a.m. in the morning where he'll just stick his nose in it. It's hard to get him breaking that habit. No, so we've had him for about 4 years. Yeah, and there's like nothing I can do. Like, I've tried so many things to get him to stop, but he just doesn't. He'll still do it. Like, even if he has 3-4 bowls of fucking water, like anywhere and everywhere he could want them, he'll still go for the damn toilet. I mean, we do that. My wife is the worst with that shit though, because she'll leave the bathroom door open and the toilet seat down, and then she gets mad at me when the dog goes in there and flips the seat up and slams it back down at like 2 a.m. in the morning and wakes up the baby. But I'm not the one that puts the seat down. But it's kind of a lose situation all around with that one. Where are you trying to go, buddy? It's actually not that bad of a flashlight. I'm just not really pointing it like where y'all could see it. I was just kind of holding it down for a while. It's not actually bad as it seems when I'm just like holding it down. Like, so you can see anything you need to see in this bedroom. Not a bad flashlight. How about purchasing it? Holy water. See, the light just flickered there. I'm going to leave my hand off of it. Flickered right there when it glitched. Check the closet. You can barely fit in this one. Yeah, we do have the air conditioning on. It's already gotten down to about 74 up here. Downstairs is colder though. We keep that at about 72. The difference between keeping this house 72 and 69 is like about fucking $400 a month. So yeah, the hanger was moving a little bit, but honestly, I'm going to chalk that up to the metal grate thing behind it have already been touching the hanger before I opened it, and it nudging it when I opened up the door. When did you get the dog? We've had him for about 4 years. So a lot of people are kind of confused about the dog because they think this is the one that was supposedly died. No, I had another dog. His name was Walter. He was also the same type of fucking dog almost. He was a Husky Chow Shepherd mix. He's a full-bred Siberian Husky, this one is. But I do have videos of Walter up on Instagram. I don't really have any up here because that was so long ago. But Walter, that was 8 years ago that he passed away. 8 years ago. We've had him for 4. Walter White. No, honestly, we got my last dog from the pound, Walter, we got from the pound. And he was one of those dogs, like, honestly, we walked into the pound and all the other dogs were yapping and, like, barking up a storm. And when we walked past his cage, he was just sitting there looking at us like, yo, what's up, man? Let me out, bro. You know, you're trying to take me home, dog. He just literally, I walked past it and he just sat down and looked at me when I fucking got up to it. That was it right there. I was like, yep, taking him home. Never one time did that dog ever test me. And it always just kind of knew, like, even around kids, he knew to not, like, if they were trying to hand him food, he would just, like, lick it off their fingers. Like, it was really cool. He's pretty good with kids. He'll get a little rough when he's playing around them sometimes and, like, do shit by mistake. Like, and it's also kind of partially, like, there was one time, like, I threw a ball, and when he turned right towards my daughter and just kind of knocked her the fuck over. So he's done stuff like that, but that's also partially my fault when that happened because I wasn't thinking about where I was throwing the damn ball. Can someone explain what's going on? So this house, a lot of weird shit's happened here. My dog, at this point, I don't know if you guys, like, want me to go from, like, the very beginning or, like, what, or if I'm just talking too damn much. What do you got? That's up to y'all. So if you're really interested in, like, the whole fucking story, okay, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, I just cuss. That's just how I talk. So if you're interested in the whole story, there's a playlist on my TikTok page called The Situation Playlist. It's got all the information you would ever want to know about the house. That's completely up to you. That's not me trying to, like, clickbait you into going and looking at some shit. People get mad when I tell them about this playlist. I don't understand why, but if you're really interested in the information about it and you want to know everything, then I suggest you look at that playlist, and it's got a lot of stuff on there. Like, a lot of stuff has not only happened in this house, but also in the wood line back that way. There's a lot of creepy shit that happens. And there's a lot of places like that in New Bern where there's just a lot of... There's a lot of houses in New Bern that were built over old plantation grave sites. There's places around here that were built over Native American... Loki? He is downstairs. That is fucking creepy. He's downstairs. Loki? See, he was just getting some water when that shit happened. Yo. What the fuck? I shit you not, yo. I fucking hope to God that I caught that. That was very subtle, and I barely fucking caught it myself. I really hope I was facing that way. Okay. If this did happen, I'll repost it. I was standing down there right next to the bear-ish area. In the reflection of here, I could see something like fucking like a shadow moving across this fucking picture up top, which makes no sense to me. Like, I don't understand how that's possible. There was like a shadow that was like moving across it, and it was fucking huge. Hey, bud. Can I go to the room above the garage? I don't want to leave him down here unattended with the way that he's acting. Just see his tail straight down. But yeah, back there is storage. I can do that tomorrow, though. I can definitely do that one tomorrow. For damn sure, during the day. When did you move in? 2012. Try bringing some YouTube. So I did, no, that's not a new dog. I have had investigators here the last time that I did have like a solid team of investigators here. The address got leaked, and there was a lot of bad shit that came along with it. People were showing up pretty much trying to get, like, somebody showed up and was doing EVP sessions out on that porch. There was one guy that drove up here from South Carolina, and he showed up at like 7 p.m. on a Tuesday and just didn't even call, didn't even try and message me on any social media, found the address and just knocked and wanted to do an investigation, got real pissed off that I wouldn't let him in. Like, weird shit started happening the last time, but we will have it opened up for that sometime soon. Do you have any cameras up? Yes, we have cameras outside. We also have trail cams in the woods. I have a lot of footage from the woods that I do need to go through. I'll be posting that soon if I get anything good. I got to go around and collect them all. But there is probably somewhere close to... Hey, bud. Where you at? Let's go downstairs, bud. Let's go downstairs. So yeah, we do have cams, and I probably have somewhere close to a couple of terabytes of footage that I still have. Okay. I was wondering if I was back. I was glitching really bad there for a minute. I wasn't even going to try and waste my breath if I wasn't back on, to be honest. So no, somebody just asked me if I could turn the lights off. As soon as I turned them all off, it started freezing up. That's all so far. Did we miss anything? No, I don't believe so. Just a lot of glitching from the camera. Hey, what's going on, doctor? How you doing? Frozen it was. Yes, it was frozen. Where the fuck is the doll at, though, is what I want to know. Doll usually stays back here unless my daughter picked it up and ran off with it somewhere. Is it on her ducky? No. Creepy doll is not here. I hate that shit because then if it's just somewhere random, it's always somewhere creepy as hell. Like in the bathroom and you walk in it and it's like fucking staring at you, but my daughter just brings it around and leaves it in random places. So like it's almost like she's half-assedly setting it up to creep you the hell out. Or you'll come around the corner of a door and it'll be sitting in between the wall and the door. She never... Fucking plane. She never puts it back where it's supposed to go. It'd be so fucked up if like Five Nights at Freddy's style that thing just got up and started walking right now. Yeah, no, he's got plenty of water. He does. He's just unnerved right now. I do have the AC going. What the fuck? God. I feel like I'm delirious, dude. I worked fucking so many 12s this week. I don't even know what. It took me forever to realize it was Saturday. I had to work this morning too, and by the time I had to get up this morning, like, the heat has been so bad. I'm just so drained from this week. It's ridiculous. It's been hot. It has been a hot one. He said, fuck that, I'm gonna leave. That's what he said. Go up the stairs. We were just upstairs. I'm gonna let him cool down for a minute. I don't want to leave him, like... Especially with what time it is. Somebody told me to turn all the lights off, so I started turning lights off, to be honest. Yeah, fuck you, Oklahoma. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Yesterday was brutal, and it wasn't even as hot as it's going to get. I usually am like good with it. I'm just still trying to get acclimated to working outside in it because I work all day outside. So, I mean, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. My wife, my beautiful wife, the love and light of my life, she works inside, and she does this shit where, like, she'll walk outside to, like, get the mail or some shit, and she'll be like, start shit talking me. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, I work outside all day, every day. Like, you're pissed off, you gotta walk outside to get you son of a, you know what I'm saying? Or she'll try and tell me, like, God, it's too hot. It's like, you walked okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get into that one, but it's the truth. Yeah, it's like, it's just sticky hot. Like, see, down here in the South, we have like that ungodly humidity, especially in eastern North Carolina. Like, you would think being next to the coastline, you would get some good breeze, you know. But I swear to God, the place that, like, I'm at, like, you'll have breeze on days you don't need it, and then the days that you do need it, it's just stagnant, sticky heat. It sucks. But it is what it is. Yeah, Houston, I can definitely, y'all probably got some of that good heat as well. Georgia is awful. Yep, I can imagine that. I can imagine Georgia being pretty shitty this time of year as well. I mean, I didn't mean that like disrespectfully, but as far as heat. So it's got master bedroom. It's got three bedrooms upstairs plus a study. And then it's also got a storage room up that way. So it's got a lot of bedrooms. But this, when it was built behind the idea that this would sort of be the focal point of the house. Right in here, the fireplace. And there used to be an altar right here. It was like a wooden fucking altar coming out of the ground that was covered in carpet, and it was built into the carpet itself. There was also couches that were kind of like pews, to be honest, and they were carpeted in to that must have been like a 70s thing that they had going on. It was ugly as shit. Like, back there was another couch that was carpeted into the wall as well. And the carpet was ran up the wall to that notch out right there-ish. It was just really weird. And the whole place was painted this flamboyant yellow. It was just really weird. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely does. Jamie Westbrook. I concur. So damn eyes. A lot of people catch a lot of stuff like that. Titanio. Yellow makes you angry. Red elevates your heartbeat, and that's what color the staircase is. I don't know if that has anything to do with why the staircase is uncomfortable as hell, but how many pics? So Simply Splendid asked me if I have any pics of the original yellow. So the only ones that we actually were able to find, because we didn't think about like taking pictures of all the shit, but there are some on the internet. But if I was to show you them, you can do a reverse image search because the shit's still up on Zillow, and then people will have the address again. So I really do want to share those with you guys, but I hope you understand why I can't, because then you would have the address for the house. Because I was going to start, I had a really good idea for that. I was going to like do one of those videos where I show the befores and afters of everything and after the remodels and all that. And then I realized that people could literally just copy, like do a screen recording or screenshot it and then do a reverse image search and find the shit. So, in the window next to me. Strange enough that you do say that. Somebody caught what looked like a face outside this window in a few live streams. I think it was like a month and a half ago. There was like a face peering in. Now, I did just see, not the camera bump, but before, like, the camera did that little zoom in shit, there was another little shadow thing happening up here. But I don't know if that was just the grainiest in the video, but it looked like it moved in front of the elliptical machine. Is it just me, or does the elliptical machine up here, like, it could just be my deliriousness, and I'm totally, like, I'm not going to try and convince you guys that's what I'm seeing. It looks like the elliptical machine is, like, waving around and shit and moving. Like, not, like, actually moving like it's supposed to, but it looks like it's, like... That, yo, what is even going on there? Do y'all see that shit? That's fucking weird, you know. I've never seen that. That was weird, man. What's up, buddy? Yeah, it has been a while. It's been a month. If it's been doing that the whole time, I just didn't notice it until, like, well, I didn't notice it until I noticed it, if that makes sense. I'm going to let him out for a second. I'm going to smoke a cigarette, take a little break for a second. See if anything goes on out here. Come on, buddy. Damn, yo, it is fucking getting more and more muggy as the night goes on. Just, fuck. I know he heard that shit and he ain't scared of it, but it's just the idea that it could be a rabid one. That would suck. There's a fox out, and it gets angry at night when I fucking wake it up. It's one of them angry type foxes that, like, lets you know, like, hey, bitch, I'm trying to sleep, you fuck. Well, no, they're nocturnal, but you know what I mean. Get pissed off when I'm, like, being loud and shit. Yo, we're not, buddy. You said, bro, we going? We gonna leave this shit? Come on, buddy. Hey, let's go on a walk. Let's go on a walk. Come on. Hey, let's go on a walk. Bro, I can't leave you in here. Look, he about to drive, bro. He about to fucking straight drive this shit. I was just thinking the same shit. Yo, he does look like he should have fixed it. That shit looked funny as hell. He looked at that shit like he was about to grab that damn steering wheel and start fucking going. I'm just happy that somebody else said that shit as soon as I was thinking it. That just made my night. My fucking chauffeur, yo. See, he even trying to figure out how to drive it with his nose. Hey, bud. Hey. Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. Come on. Oh. Bro. Like, he's got the harness on, so I can't choke him, but I don't want to fucking yank him out of the damn car, but I can't leave him in there. You know what I mean? And I'm not just going to leave him in there. Is the light in the woods... Is the light in the woods still? I can check it. We can see if it's fucking out there. Hold on, let me... Give me a second. I got to get off the connection to the house. Shit. Give me 1 second. I will be... Yo, what the fuck is going on right now? Hey. y'all. Oh, there she is. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here before we get started tonight. I can already tell you guys I've been in the front door and it does not feel very friendly right now, so we might get lucky and have an active stream tonight. Honestly, tonight just feels like one of those nights that, I don't know, man. Like, when you go into this house, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. When you go into this house, some nights, it's fine. You don't, nothing wrong. Go in, watch TV, everything's good. Like, limited to no activity. Some nights you go in there and there's just a heavy weight. And I know a lot of people are calling this cap, but honestly, like, it's hard for me to translate the feeling that I'm trying to tell you guys that occurs when I do these live streams alone in this house. It's absolutely, like, it can drain a lot of you, and a lot of people ask me why I do it. Honestly, at the end of the day, it is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a thrill junkie. I'm not a paranormal investigator by any means, because I've asked myself the same question, like, why do you put yourself through like this fear that happens like every other third or fourth live stream? They get really bad, and there's a lot of activity. Again, I know this live stream was a little unprecedented. Basically, fuck. Yo, like, that sounded like, I do like to start my streams off outside the house and do a quick history beforehand. So we're gonna go ahead and do that because I just want to get that kind of portion out of the way. That way, hopefully some of you guys can help some of the newcomers. I don't expect you to, but I'm just gonna go over this real quick. That way, throughout the stream, you know, if people ask like, what's the history, you guys might be able to help them so that we can all still Yo, what is that? Does anyone know what that is? Should I be worried? I've never heard that sound. Do I go towards it? Hello? What is that? Can anyone else hear it? Like, is that a fox? Like, that don't sound... Hello? It's getting further away, which is good, I guess. No, it's not. I honestly... Great. One light. Okay. Alright, this is... Hey now, yo, like, I mean, the road's right there, so it can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a road right there, but there's nothing that way. Like, straight back that way. That road just keeps going, and it kind of curves back at some point. But there's nothing in between here for about a mile and a half, I think, is the closest house. I have no idea. No idea. I don't know if I want to know. Okay. Return of the... Oh, wait. No, wait. You're kidding. He wouldn't say what I think he did he? Okay. It is pitch black back here. I think I left some lights on inside the house. I apologize. We are trying. Yeah, there she is. Okay. All right. So this is the view from the back with the lights off. A little later on in the stream, I'll turn the lights on. We'll come back here, but the history of the house. So right up here, God, I really should have a flashlight on me. You know what? We'll go back around the front. I'll go in, I'll grab my flashlight. That way we can all kind of see what's going on, because I have a feeling I'm going to start losing a lot of y'all through all this because you can't see anything, and I apologize. Why does that look like a damn face? And it's not showing, I can't see it.